What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out US soldiers trained with Indian Special Forces. This is by DINFO's official. I've never seen this channel before. I'll leave a link down below. Word of warning, I'm not very well. I've got the sniffles. The kids got me sick. It's the classic parent trope. The kids got me sick. So if you hear me sniffling, I do apologize. Before we get started, I'll leave a link down below to the OG video. Make sure you go to the OG video, give it some love, give it a like, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. This is a relatively older video. It's like over 10 years old. But because we've done a lot of Indian military stuff and we always do US military stuff, I wanted to see them both interact. All right. So I'll leave a link down below to the OG video if you want to check that out. Before we get started, though, check out Chug, 10% off. Link down below for the best drinking vessel in the world. There's a reason this has been a channel sponsor for almost a year now, I think. Oh my god, size of that spot on my head. Yeah, this has been a channel sponsor for nearly a year because they're amazing and I love them and I genuinely believe in this product. I would not shout them from the world like I am doing here if I didn't believe in this thing. 10% off, link down below. Handmade here in the UK by a small business with sustainable materials, ships to the US as well as other places. But you can get free customization and a free bag and 10% off. Link down below, so do it if you haven't already. Also, check out Morale, all the bits and bobs here. If you are interested in the new business that I'm working on, go and scan that Instagram and be a part of the movement. That's all I'm going to say because I don't feel super well. So let's pull this up. I want to know what they were doing. What have they been up to, these two? What were they doing together 10 years ago? Christ. Operation Desert Lark. Okay.
And we got ready in net speed at 2030.
Can we get subbies on here, can we?
From here.
U.S. and Indian forces receive intelligence that a terrorist leader is taking refuge in an insurgent camp in the Rajasthan desert.
Obviously, this is a exercise, guys. It's not a real thing. I do love this this map here for pre-exercise chat information. For those of you who don't know, the way it kind of works is when you're gonna do some sort of exercise or an assault on a certain location, and when you have your brief before you go out into the field, they often you try your best to make some sort of representation of a map in front of you, so you can have a good chat to the lads and tell them what they're gonna do and where they're gonna be, etc. And I've seen some primitive ones. I've seen ones where it's just sticks and rocks, and this is a pretty good one.
The mission calls for conventional forces to surround the camp and then calls special forces to extract the insurgent leader for questioning.
Okay. This music, I think the music's just so unnecessary, isn't it?
This exercise was basically cordon and search operation being carried out with the MEC component of the US and the Indian Armed Forces.
Okay.
And wherein there was a heavy volume of fire from one of the houses, for which the SF intervention was asked for.
Yeah, okay. Good bit of collaboration here. For those of you unaware, countries collab, friendly countries collab because it helps with the movement of information. Like if one country is really good at a specific thing and another country is really good at something else, they can trade that information. It also helps these soldiers work with other people where there may be some sort of language barrier. It helps with defining SOPs between troops that don't necessarily speak the same language. There's loads of reasons behind it, and I am a massive advocate for these types of exercises working between countries.
U.S. and Indian conventional forces cordoned off and searched the town, house to house, receiving some heavy fire and casualties.
Oh, look at the little thing. Look at that. That's sick.
And after the search had, they came to a place to where they were at where the bomb makers were, and they reached heavy fire.
Mate, why was that guy just stood in the doorway? What's this guy doing here? This right here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's watch this again.
Where the bomb makers were, and they reached heavy fire.
So this guy falls over for some reason, and this guy decides to stand in the doorway. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad idea. Or maybe they're just acting so that the other troop can come in and react to it.
So they called special forces in because we were on standby. They came down, slithered down.
Nice. You gotta look cool.
Myself, I rolled in the ATV, pulled the intercord on.
That looks like a genuinely really fun exercise, to be honest. I would have loved to have done something like this when I was in the Marines.
The U.S. soldiers and the Indian Special Forces maneuvered their way through the town. Once they identified the house where the insurgent was, they moved in.
Bravo for all station. No more transmission. Approaching target house.
Off they go. So they're doing basic room clearing here. The guy was sweating.
The exercises and the training with the US forces are very nice experience for everybody.
This type of high intensity and realistic training helps build a long-lasting relationship between the soldiers from the two nations.
Yeah, and it helps with there's so many benefits to working with different countries. I worked with a couple different countries with the US. I worked with the Polish for a little bit as well. That was a really, really interesting one. But there's so many benefits to it. It's silly not to do this type of stuff. What a cool exercise.
Absolutely terrific training. Indian soldier and U.S. soldier in buddy teams, working side by side. Great partnership, great engagement, and I thought superior training. Good job.
There you go.
Great work. You guys enjoy it? Yes, sir.
There you go. That was really cool. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I love watching that stuff, watching two different countries collaborate like that. And I've never seen Indian military collab with the US or the UK. I've not seen an exercise like that before, so that's a new one for me. Especially Indian SF as well. That's a fresh one for me. I've never seen something like that before. So I will leave a link down below. DINFOS official. I'm not sure if that is like a... Is this a... official YouTube channel of the Defense Information School. Never heard of it. But I'll leave a link down below anyway to the OG video. Make sure you go over there, give it some love and all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out Chug, 10% off, link down below. And also check out the socials for morale. I'm going to go get some rest because I don't feel well. Until next time, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.